Alright guys, this is Inaccurate. So I just finished watching Jujutsu Kaisen and really great, really enjoyable. Everything about it is just fantastic. The plot is not too difficult to understand, however it does let for some really good pacing. Another really good point about it is that its animation, lots of its fights are just so fluid, and then there's just so much detail to like each fight and so much small little kind of things. Like nothing seems like out of place, nothing seems like bullshit power. Like everything seems to fit very well. Besides that, it's very entertaining. Like the sound quality is good. The opening and ending parts are really good as well. I think the best song from Jujutsu Kaisen was the ending one song. You know, with them all dancing and all that. So if any of you ever watched these like type of videos that I do, there's usually some part of it that I didn't like, some part of it that I could say, oh, it could do better. To be honest, there wasn't any. Like, I watched the whole thing in like over like 3 days or so, and I was just like, no, this is all good. The characters are likable. The antagonists I find are likable as well. The powers are pretty diverse. No one, it doesn't seem like anybody has done like the whole curse power thing either. There's nothing to complain about. Like, if I had to like nitpick, I would just say like, oh, I wish there was like more to watch. But then by saying that, it would become something more like, you know, Bleach or like Naruto, where it's like definitively stretched out and like the quality is not all like kind of like neatly packed in like a 24-minute episode. It was just a very enjoyable time. I remember one of the episodes that like it was essentially like a filler, like a wrap up to like the whole battle between Kyoto and Tokyo, and they ended up with like a baseball episode, so pretty much kind of like a filler. And that kind of like brought me back to, if you've ever watched like Denpa Onna, that anime was kind of good in the beginning, and then they ended up with a baseball episode, even though the anime was pretty much kind of like this do nothing romance anime. I remember being so angry about it because, like, what the hell does baseball have to do with the anime? But in this anime, you know, I saw the baseball anime. It was pretty funny, enjoyable. I didn't have a problem with it. I don't like baseball in anime. I don't even watch baseball in my own free time. So, you know, but even then, I still enjoyed it. So nothing to complain about there. So one thing I do have like a, not like a problem with, but like an observation. So I feel like a lot of these Shonen Jump animes have been kind of like evolving to like a better pace. Because before, you know, if you're like an older anime fan, you're gonna remember titles like Naruto or Bleach. I guess Boruto to a certain extent, if you're still watching that kind of stuff. Detective Conan, One Piece. They're essentially like really good animes that started out, but then got extremely stretched thin and then shoved in with like so much filler arcs and filler episodes that became very watered down. So it feels like current Shonen Jump animes have been kind of like packed together, you know, they have been kind of squeezed together so that it would remove all like the boring parts. And I think that's a very good thing for Shonen Jump anime, because, you know, obviously you want to be like that manga, or you want to be that anime that just kind of keeps going. You know, you're gonna have like a constant source of income. You're gonna be like very vital to your like publisher and your, you know, like all that other anime background stuff. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they are aiming for a high quality and shorter anime, which I definitely prefer. I would rather have 24 episodes of really good action and comedy and entertainment than have a 52 long anime that's essentially watered down with fillers and stuff. And I know some people might disagree with me there, but God, you know, there's so much anime that you can watch that the quality bar just kind of keeps getting pushed higher and higher. So a lot of people just kind of like forgo the better ones, and they just kind of like go for like the good ones, or like the mainstream ones, or like, you know, the ones that kind of like hit their preference, like harem, or, you know, cute girls doing cute things, whatever. So it's kind of hard to find time to, you know, actually sit down and watch a whole anime series. And I think that if they kind of keep doing this, you know, they kind of keep aiming for like animes that just become very high quality content packed, I think that's a very good place for them to aim. Some examples would be, you know, obviously Jujutsu Kaisen. That was really good. I do wish there was more. Another one is kind of like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Even though the story is, you know, very average, you know, but everything else about it is really good. The characters are good. The animation quality is good. The fluidity is nice. You know, there's a lot of good things about it. And then there was also other ones. I remember Dr. Stone. That was really fun to watch. And I think Dead Man Wonderland. No, sorry. And Promised Neverland. That was also a really good one. So I think they're heading in a very good direction. Or maybe what I'm seeing is just a bunch of really good mainstream Shonen Jump anime within a small, very time period. But if they keep going with this, hey, you know, hell yeah, right? Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I'm out. Bye.